Hey everyone, Vedu here from ITZ Entertainment. Let's look at something very interesting today. I'm right now at the SEBI website, and something very interesting has come up today in the website. So it's transactions and securities of unlisted public companies on electronic platforms. So it looks like unlisted public companies are uh, trading their securities on electronic platforms, which SEBI has come heavily against it. Open it and let's have a look at this. Transactions and securities of unlisted public companies on electronic platforms. It has come to the notice of SEBI that certain electronic platforms and websites are facilitating transactions in unlisted securities of public limited companies. Such activities are a violation of the Securities Contract Regulation Act and the SEBI Act. So SEBI had earlier issued a press release in August 30th, 2016, which cautioned the public against these activities. So they'd already released a press release on this. Recently, SEBI issued press releases on unauthorized virtual trading platforms offering similar trading or paper trading, fantasy games, and unregistered online platforms offering unlisted debt securities, which cautioned the public against such activities. So, what I gather here is that SEBI had already issued a press release on unauthorized virtual trading platforms offering virtual trading or fantasy games, okay, which are unregistered or unauthorized. An unregistered online platform offering unlisted debt securities. So it would be interesting to look at examples. So we'll get into that. So investors are advised not to conduct any transactions on such electronic platforms or share any sensitive personal details on the same, as these platforms are neither authorized or recognized by SEBI. Fully recognized stock exchanges are authorized to provide a platform for fundraising and trading in securities to be listed and listed companies. The details of SEBI recognized stock exchange are available. Okay, that's fine. SEBI is issuing this caution to investors not to engage with and undertake investment and trading activities through unregistered web applications or electronic platforms. Investors may note that for any kind of disputes relating to such activities, none of the following recourses will be available to investors of such platforms: benefit of investor protection under SEBI exchange jurisdiction, investor grievance redressal mechanism administered by exchanges, or the online dispute resolution mechanism administered by exchanges. Okay, so basically, if you're aggrieved and you want to go to SEBI to address your grievance, then they won't entertain it because you have transacted through these unauthorized platforms. Now let's look at some examples. So it'll be interesting to see what examples there are. I just want to see some examples. So if this can give me some examples, I'll be happy. SEBI warns investors against trading in unlisted securities on unauthorized platforms. So they say pretty much the same thing in the first paragraph, and they say the same thing in the third paragraph. They say the same thing in the fourth paragraph. Same thing in the fifth. Okay, there's no value add over here. Okay, there's there's no value add in here. Are all these websites just copy pasting the SEBI press release? Let's look at business standard. Hopefully business standard gives some examples of actual unauthorized websites. It's actually even worse than the earlier one. Let's go to NDTV profit. The first few paragraphs are the same. Yep, it's all the same. It's all the same. I guess all of these would be the same. Let me try unlisted share trading. Okay, there are buy, sell unlisted shares. Unlistedzone.com. Okay, so you can buy and sell unlisted shares, pre-IPO shares, ESOPs. I mean, I'm not doing any transaction here, so I'm just looking at it from an education perspective. Polymatic unlisted shares. What is Polymatic? It's trading at 545 rupees. Polymatic Electronics, is that the same company? Polymatic, yeah, I guess. Okay, they are planning an IPO, but you can buy and sell their shares in the unlisted market. I think this is what SEBI is cracking down on. Interesting, I didn't know that. That's one thing that I found interesting in the news today. Another thing that was quite interesting was Cadbury's parent Mondelez is exploring Hershey's acquisition. So chocolate company buying another chocolate company. Let's see what's up with them. Cadbury's parent Mondelez International is exploring the acquisition of chocolate maker Hershey's. Bloomberg News reported on Monday, citing people familiar with the matter in what would create one of the world's largest confectioner. These are not Indian-based companies, I believe. Must be UK-based companies. Shares of Hershey's, it's a US-based company. Shares of Hershey's rose 17%, while those of Mondelez were down about 4%. Mondelez has made a preliminary approach about a possible combination. Bloomberg reported, adding that deliberations are in the early stages and there's no certainty that discussion will lead to a deal. So it's not yet certain, but it's in the works. Spokesperson of Mondelez and Hershey's did not immediately respond. In 2016, the maker of Oreo cookies and Cadbury chocolates, that is Mondelez, abandoned the pursuit of Hershey's Kisses and Reese's peanut butter cups owner after the latter rejected a $23 billion takeover deal. So looks like in 2016, Mondelez tried to acquire Hershey's Kisses and Reese's peanut butter cups, two brands, for $23 billion. But Hershey's had rejected. So Mondelez closed at a market capitalization of 84 billion, while Hershey's closed at 35 billion, according to LSEG data. Okay, so that's all that I had today in this video, and see you next time. See, bye.